What's up everybody, BigSweetC here with you. Got a special little video for you today. We are talking the new hotness. I am assuming that you have heard of this game. If you haven't, you must be either A, not really into video games as much as everybody else, or B, maybe living under a rock lately. But there is a new game out by Obsidian Entertainment, published by Xbox Game Studios, called Grounded. And it's actually pretty awesome. So I was a huge fan of the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids back in the day. And if you ever watch that movie, the kids get shrunk and they get stuck in the backyard. Same thing happens here. You play as one of 4 playable characters. They have been pre-game shrunk down to the size of, I'm guessing, like a little termite maybe, because even ants are giant size to you. But you get shrunk down, you get lost in the backyard, and the whole gameplay is trying to figure out how to get back to normal size. Now the game is only pre-release, so it's only about 20% finished. You only get about maybe the first 20% of the actual story itself. But a lot of the world is still under development. But what you can play, you can actually do quite a bit of. I was actually kind of surprised. So you can, it's really, really cool. It's a very Minecraft-ish game. You mine and craft. You know, you go around and you destroy plant leaves and grass, stuff to make spears and axes and bows and arrows and stuff like that to survive, because it is a survival game, which gives it a unique aspect of it to like another Minecraft. Now Minecraft, I guess, is some sort of survival in effect, but there's really no enemies outside of like at night, whereas the difference being in Grounded, you've got creatures 24 hours a day, all kind of over you. You've got spiders, both orb weavers and wolf spiders, which are a little bit stronger. You've got ants that can be upset at you. You've got these little larva things that come out every so often that are just brutal. And then I mean, even like gnats and stuff like that, just flying around, kind of real pesky. And whereas in like Minecraft during the daytime, you're not really scared about any of that stuff because it's not gonna spawn, it's not gonna come up. But in this one, they'll attack you in the middle of the day. The other thing that they kind of added into it was they added in a little bit of Fallout stuff there too. So you have to stay hydrated, you have to stay fed, which kind of gives it another aspect, more of the survival genre as opposed to just the Minecraft genre, which is also really cool. And it's co-op. I love all games that are co-op because, well, like all my friends I have are through video games. So so it makes me it makes me really enjoy this game quite a bit because of the multiplayer. Not just that, but like, in case you missed it, a couple of days ago, my wife and I, soon to be wife, by the time you see this, she might be my wife by now, but we were playing it. She's actually into it. We've been together for over 6 years now. This is the first time I've gotten to actually play with her outside of Friday the 13th. And the difference between it is I actually get to play with her in this game, whereas Friday the 13th, we just kind of took turns going back and forth. This one I actually get to play with her because not only is it on Xbox Game Pass, but it's also cross-platform between PC and Xbox One and maybe even PS4 and definitely Steam as well. But it's you know, it's a game that we can both play together, whereas I would have to buy a whole nother Xbox and another copy of Friday the 13th to be able to play that, and it's just not feasible to do that for one game. So this has been fantastic being able to play. I do still have some quirks with it. I mean, it is in development, so I'm not gonna like hit on it too much. There are some aspects of specifically the building that kind of irk me a little bit. One, I actually really like the blueprint idea because as a multiplayer game, you can put out blueprints and then everybody in your group, your clan, can come in and work on that same idea. You know, so you don't have this kind of competing, we're building a house idea and one person builds one half of it one way, the other person builds the other half of it the other way. Because the blueprints are there, you just work on the blueprints, so you're all working on the same thing. which is fantastic. On the flip side of that, though, you can't work backwards, which is a little weird to me. So I can, for instance, I'm a little OCD. Like I need everything to be even. And if you've ever played Minecraft, or if you've played Grounded before, you know how like the blueprints kind of snap together, right? Well, it's not perfect. They don't always snap together in the right spot. You can't work backwards for some reason. So if I'm like up and I want to make a stairway down, I actually have to go down and work my way back up to where I was coming from. I can't work down instead, which is a little weird. So I mean, I'm sure they could probably flip that. I think that's probably going to be changed in the actual game when it comes out. But it's little things like that are kind of irksome. Other things, like, I mean, it's definitely an in-developed game because there's bugs all over the place. I don't mean bugs as in like insects. I mean bugs as in like I will have random things disappear on me, reappear on me. Some of the water spots that you're supposed to drink for whatever reason will they'll like blow up to a giant staff and like cover my whole game screen, and I won't be able to see anything. Other things are I literally just won't be able to interact with anything. I can't pick stuff up. I can't attack certain things. Yesterday I ran into a problem where I made a brand new spear, and the first time I used it, every time I hit somebody with it, it made the sound that it broke, but it wasn't breaking. You know, so I mean, so there's definitely bugs in it because it is just an early release. I don't think the actual release is supposed to come out till 2021, so we got a little bit for that. But overall, I've had a fantastic experience with the beginning of Grounded, and I see a lot of potential in this game. For $29.99, it's absolutely worth it, I think. It's not get it now, that way in case when it does come out full play, they try and charge you the full $60. But if you can get in on it now at the $30 price, and it does become anything like they say, it's going to be fantastic. So they're already talking about adding like bees and other insects and stuff in there. There's like a little area that's got an under construction sign on it, so you can see that they're going to open up more of the backyard. You can see different areas where they might be able to go into, like the back porch. You know, there's also what looks to be like some sort of like pond or swimming pool. So there's going to be some stuff with water, I think. And then I had this idea. Because it is a survival horror game. It is a survival game. I don't want to say that it's like a horror game. It's not really a horror, but you could add like a really awesome kind of like special event where like a gardener snake or something comes into the backyard, and you have to like fight them off with your team and stuff like that. Kind of like in Sea of Thieves with the octopus or the kraken or whatever they call it. So I could see kind of like events like that kind of coming up. But it is a truly fun and fascinating little game so far, building these little worlds. And I mean, I know I don't play it much on this channel, but anybody who's followed me for a while knows that my favorite part of Minecraft is literally like the base building part of it, and that's half the fun of this game. Although I will admit, the main story itself is actually really fun. Like you find these little tape recorders of not just what happened, how they developed the technology to let it happen and stuff like that. It kind of plays out through these kind of hollow tape things, and it's really kind of interesting actually. So they have these like kind of main story thing going on where they have like a little robot. You find this cool little space station that's been built into the middle of this great oak tree in the middle of the backyard. And there's a little robot in there that that gives you like daily quests, places to find in the backyard and stuff like that, animals to kill, stuff to research and whatnot. So there's like little story openings through this Burgle computer, which actually kind of, it's like a 50-50. Minecraft I love because I can do whatever I want. And there's really no like main story, even though there is, that you can do if you want. In this game, it's pretty much 50-50. Like, you can do the main story if you want up until it's finished, and then you can do like just the build whatever you want kind of thing. It is a very, very good blend of the two of them, which I think it gives just a little bit of an edge to Minecraft in that aspect. Or sorry, to this game over Minecraft in that aspect. Now, I'm not going to say that it's better than Minecraft yet, because, I mean, I've been playing Minecraft since it came out in the Java days, you know, like Minecraft is one of my favorite games that I never play. And, it's simply because I turn it on and I get lost in doing something for hours. This is the same thing. Like, my girlfriend and I, my soon-to-be wife and I, we were playing for a little bit. She just wanted to check it out, and then lo and behold, it's like 4 in the morning, and we've been playing for like 8 hours. And she's like, "Wait, no, it can't be 4 in the morning. This is BS." You know, so it's got that same kind of aesthetic to the game, which I love. And then there's a difficulty setting, so we'll see. You know, we'll see how it is. I've only ever tried it on medium. I can't imagine what like hard would be like with some of these spiders and stuff like that. That'd be crazy. There's this accessibility option for players who have like arachnophobia that'll kind of like make the spiders not as sinister looking, I guess. But now I've never tried it out, so I don't know what it is. But it's funny because I always say that I don't have arachnophobia, but this game will give it to me. So it's something else. It is very, very fun for what it is, and I'm glad I checked it out. Major shout out to our friend of the channel, Scavenger, because he's actually the one that introduced me to this game. I saw it on Game Pass a couple of times, but if you look at it, to me, it looks like it's made for like 5 or 6 year olds, but it's really not. It's a fantastic game. So right now, the too early release video review is definitely 2 thumbs up. I think it's going to be fantastic. If you have Game Pass, I would check it out for sure. If you're willing to spend $30 on a video game, if you like Minecraft, it's absolutely worth $30. If you like Minecraft, Grounded is absolutely worth $30, $29.99 to be exact. So do yourself a favor, check it out, and do me a favor, hit that like button. Do me a favor, also hit that subscription button, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you know when I drop a new video. But 2 major thumbs up from Grounded. Obsidian Entertainment, I've come to realize, is pretty much always, I don't want to say the guaranteed home run. I mean, The Outer Worlds was a grand slam. Grounded looks like it could be a good one too. And then of course we also have, you know, if you don't know who Obsidian is, they did Fallout New Vegas. So lots of, they are now owned by Microsoft, and when I heard that Microsoft bought them out in 2018, I was a little concerned. I thought maybe Obsidian had kind of maybe gotten too big for their britches, but this was actually in development before the purchase. Same with the Outer Worlds. So as of right now, Obsidian is still probably one of my favorite companies to get games from. We'll see how it goes forward now that now that we're a few years into the Microsoft ownage. But as of right now, Obsidian is one of the few companies that you can really rely on to put out a good quality product. And this one looks to be like another home run, another good one from the Obsidian Entertainment group. So major props out to them. If you haven't checked it out, The Outer Worlds is also fantastic. So go check that out. That is completely finished. That's a full game. That's a fantastic game. If you have it on, if you have Game Pass, you can play it for free. But we're talking Grounded today. Grounded, 2 thumbs up so far on this too early to say pre-release review video. But yeah, if you like what you heard, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell. Either way, that's gonna do it for this one. BigSweetC, that's me. Wishing YouTube, that's you. Wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it might be. Long as you're watching, I'm wishing you a wonderful watching time. Sweetness, signing off. Peace.